Hey guys, and welcome into my first Wipeout video, Wipeout 2048. This is the first video I'm making for the full version of the game, which I picked up yesterday. Obviously I got a video up for the demo, so check that out as well if you haven't yet. Let's get right into this. I'm currently on the Wipeout world map. It starts over here in the year 2048. I like this map a lot. You can zoom in, zoom out. But basically that's the entire 2048 map. I've been through that. You'll see some of them are yellow, some of them are green. If it's yellow, it means I've got the elite pass on it, and if it's green, it means I just regularly passed it. So if you look at something, for example, let's look at this. This is a battle level. So to pass it, you have to get 50 points, and to get the elite, you have to get 100. So often the elite is twice as many whatever as the normal pass is. However, in the case of normal races, the normal pass is usually 4th or 5th place so far, whereas Elite Pass, I believe, has always been 1st place. So yeah, you'll see that I went through and Elite Pass a lot of these. It wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. I haven't run into anything yet that is too crazy hard, although if you know Wipeout, you know it's coming up. So anyway, there's a bit of an overview of the world map type thing there. I love that. And as soon as I cleared this down here, I moved on to the year 2049. And looking down here, it looks like there's at least one more year in there. Down here, probably 2050. So very interesting. Okay. What I'm going to show you today is something I find really cool. And these are, jump into this one here. Alright, so here we go. This is something I have already cleared, but this is the zone levels. This is the first zone level here. Anyway, let's get right down to it. You will notice the long load times from the demo are still present in the full version of the game. A lot of people freak out over that. I guess it's up to you, how bad that is for you. But seriously, the loading times are really long. You'll see up here how it's going. But it does take something like 20-25 seconds to load the level. Now if you do restart from inside the level, once the level is fully loaded, then it loads a lot quicker. So if you want to do something over and over, you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, this is a zone level. Basically all that means is the car is automatically accelerated for you, and you just have to go as far as you can without blowing up. So what this is good for, it helps you learn the tracks. It helps you figure out how to play without hitting the walls a lot. But at the same time, you have to get as far as you can. So there is a mission aspect to it. These first two zone levels haven't been too hard. I just want to show them off because I think they look awesome. This isn't the way the normal track looks. I believe this first zone level is actually the same track as the one from the demo version. So you get to see the zone version of it here. It's kind of got a bit of a Tron vibe to it. But yeah, check it out. Here we go. So yeah, like I said, the car is automatically accelerated for me. Obviously, if you were able to slow down in a zone level like this, it would make it a lot easier. And again, disclaimer, I usually put on all the videos of new games I'm playing. I don't claim to be any good at this yet. If people are looking at this video somewhere down the line and saying, man, that guy really sucks, I've only had the game for a day, so I am still obviously working on my skills. So I will say I do like the way that the game controls. Obviously I turn autopilot. Wow, I turn autopilot off, all that stuff, and play the game the way it was meant to be played. But I have really enjoyed the game so far. So you'll see up here it says Zone 5 of 31. Zone 30 was the place to go to get the Elite Pass. So now that's showing 31. Because if I pass into 31, I will break my current record. So that's why that shows 31 now. Originally it showed 15, because 15 is the passing level. 30 is the elite passing level. Yeah, and 31 is my current record. I pretty much just crashed my ship after I hit 30, the elite pass, because I don't really care too much about going for records right now. And I could probably go for quite a while on this one. So yeah, you'll probably realize there's no real merit in going for the speed pads, other than learning the level better. So learning how to use the speed pads, as well as you get 10 experience points every time you do. So yeah, you get those experience points. But again, basically the whole point of this is to not hit walls, which I'm completely failing at right now. But yeah, I mean, the reason I wanted to show these levels off first is because I mean, just look how pretty they are. Look how pretty it is. It looks really awesome. You know, obviously the frame rate's only running at 30, but it is smooth as can be. The graphic effects are awesome. Obviously rolling up and down walls. So yeah, I mean, I realize it's basically just a reskinned level, but it almost makes it feel like a new level just because of the way it plays and the way it looks. And you gotta love the insert coin banner there at the top. I mean, it is pretty Tron. So there we go, I just hit 15, which would be a normal clear. Obviously I'm just looping the track, but as I get hit more and more, and I think probably the farther I get, my health will start to go down a lot more. So anyway, I am going to close this one out. You have seen the whole track now. But yeah, that would be a normal clear on that first track. And again, 30 for the, you know, for the advanced one. So that's the first zone target level there. So let's back out. And I will show you the second one, which is a little more difficult, but not terribly bad. And this one is in 2049. So again, this one is 15 to pass and 32 elites. So again, bit of a decent loading screen here. I will note that during loading screens, you can look over here, see what your personal best is, see what your friends, and see what the global personal best is. I just realized I put my system to sleep, so I was signed out, so I can't show you. But normally I would be able to click here, see what my friends list personal bests are for each player on my friends list, and click here and see what the global, all over the world, see what the personal best is. Yeah, so it was pretty high. Obviously this is 30 zones. I can't remember exactly, but there was someone in there that had a very, very high record. So people who want to just loop this and go for the world record, you can do it right there. So that network integration itself is pretty much awesome. I really like that. So yeah, in order to film this, I am playing at a bit of a weird angle. I'm not going to allow that to explain for everything, but it is a little harder to steer. The game, if you've played a Wipeout game before, you'll know how precise you got to be on the controls. Little taps back and forth to steer your ship perfectly, using the air brake around tight corners, things like that. But again, I am not yet a pro, but I hope to get better and better. Yeah, so let's talk about trophies a little bit while I'm doing this as well, while you take in the beauty of the level, and I just destroy myself. There are, of course, trophies in the game. There are quite a few, as with the normal game. I've unlocked a bunch of bronze ones so far, and they've pretty much all come from getting elite passes on certain levels so far. So getting elite passes so far has allowed me to unlock a few bronze trophies. I did look through and see what some of the silver trophy requirements were, and I will go ahead and show that off actually after this level, because the game here and the trophy list is all in English, even though this is a Japanese version. The game was developed obviously by Studio Liverpool in Europe, so yeah, they left all of the English in here as long as your system is on English settings, so that's pretty neat. So I will be able to show off the trophy lists. Man, I am not doing well. So yeah, we'll just take this one up to 15 too. Obviously I've looped the level a couple times already. But you can just see how awesome it looks, how awesome the whole city looks. You know, the lights going down, rolling through. It's pretty much awesome. So obviously in these levels they don't have to deal with other cars being able to shoot things, so they can probably add some of these nice graphical effects without any slowdown, thanks to that. So anyway, there's 15. That would be a normal clear. This time I'm going to go ahead and blow myself up so that I get some experience points. Didn't think about that last time, but why not? So kids, don't try this at home. And again, like I said, I believe the farther you get in the zones, the more HP or whatever you want to call it, percentage life your ship will lose. I believe it gets higher and higher because as I was getting on to like 30, zone 30, my ship took a lot more damage from getting hit. So anyway, get a little bit of experience points from that, and we'll go ahead and finish out of that. And finally, I will go ahead and show you the trophy list for the game here. Let's do that. So I'll pop out, load up trophies here. Where's trophies? There it is. I know a lot of you are very interested in trophies in games like this, so yeah, here's the list. I'm already in it. So I'll just scroll through. I won't read all of them off, but you can see them. Obviously, the platinum is to get every other trophy, so yeah. So a lot of them, again, deal with elite passes. Some of the silvers here, all prototype ship challenges, elite pass on any A+ class. That refers to the speed. The game starts with C level speed and goes all the way up to, I believe, A+ is the max, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so there is the list of trophies. Yeah, so for those of you out there who like trophies, there you are. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will get more videos of WipEout up soon, as well as other games, more Ragnarok videos, as well as Starstrike Delta, Stardust Delta. So check back for those. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys later.